Hello, and welcome to Season 2 of Conversations on Climate, in which I've been leading a series of conversations with experts from around the world exploring the biggest challenge of our time, climate change.
First, thanks a million for that wonderful speech. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. Just one kind of follow-up question at the end. You're going to some pre-COP negotiations now, and then going to go to the main conference. If you could have one wish at the end of it, a realistic wish to come out the other end, because the last COP, we spent most of our time fighting to hold on to what we had. What would your aspiration be for Dubai?
I think the one thing I really be working on myself is what's called innovative sources of financing. We need finance, global financing. We need not everything coming from any one exchequer, but we need financing we can put into loss and damage, we can put into adaptation and mitigation. So we need a lot of financing. So what might they be? Well, 1% tax on aviation would give us $8 billion a year. And I don't think that would kill tourism or kill aviation, but the $8 billion would give you a bedrock source of funding that you could deploy very quickly, and it wouldn't be contentious and would be really needed in loss and damage. Same with the maritime levy. We agreed it in July at the International Maritime Organization that we would look at it. A lot of countries are fighting back against it. I think we need it. And a third innovative source of financing that we would say to fossil fuel companies, on a voluntary basis first, start making the switch. Business invest in clean energy, particularly in the most emerging, developing, vulnerable countries, and de-risk that by state support to take out currency risk, to take out a whole range of other risks that put the interest rates really high. The president of Barbados, Liam Motley, came out with this idea about a year or two ago, the Bridgetown Initiative. And it's just recognising it's not fair that in one part of the world, the poorest, the hardest hit, your interest rates are typically 15-20%. In the wealthier, it's 3 to 5%. How will we ever get those countries to rise? How will we ever get them to be part of the climate solution if they can't invest? And I think getting fossil fuel companies to provide some of the seed capital in that investment with a return as a business venture, but supported by state support to de-risk it. That's the third source of innovative financing I'll be looking for. I think it is about raising money now to tackle the solution everywhere. And the advantage of doing it and investing in the poorer countries of the world is that it helps geopolitics. It helps us avoiding a trade war between Europe, China, America, because you have another source of supply. If you're making PV panels in Africa, then we can go to Africa for them, not just China. But it tackles, like migration is a hugely difficult issue, forced migration. We can't just build a wall around Europe. We can't just let everyone die in the Mediterranean. If we invest in Africa with this investment I'm talking about, that stabilizes the continent and it helps us. And there's lots of work to be done. Like European companies will be busy helping that. That's not a small ask, I suppose, but it's that thing, innovative financing for climate, from global revenue-raising measures like an aviation tax or maritime levy, and from getting the fossil fuel industry to switch the supernormal profits they're making into clean energy finance. That I think, now it won't all be delivered in Dubai, but we need to start the process and give clear political signals that that's where we want to go.
Fantastic. What a wonderful answer. Couldn't agree more. Thank you.